In today's video, you're going to get to learn the truth about why people feel lost and what nobody is speaking about. We're going to go over three major key points. Number one being why your clarity is clouded. Number two, we're going to speak about the power of values. Lastly, number three, we're going to speak exactly about what it is you need to change to prevent yourself from holding yourself back. These three key points are literally the cheat codes to changing your life and to get yourself to stop feeling stuck. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So first of all, let's speak about clarity. Clarity is power. So the moment that you lack clarity in your mind, you are simply going to feel lost. That's just the way life goes. So let's speak about where this lack of clarity comes from. In context to this video, it's going to be from overwhelm and stress, causing your mind, causing your brain to go into survival mode. And when we're in survival mode, we shut down. The nervous system is looking to find safety over expansion as well as progress. If you also struggle with mental health issues, then you will also find yourself struggling with emotional numbness, simply just feeling dull inside. D-U-L-L, dull. You feel gray, you're colorless. And this is because of depression or simply trauma. It sucks the life out of you. Again, you do not seek progress. You struggle with prioritization, and you find yourself wanting to be isolated and caved in. This phenomenon right here is unhealthy to any human being. We're social creatures. We're innovative creatures. So the moment that you find yourself going against your nature, you know that something is wrong. And we're going to also add, if you underwent a lot of childhood trauma, well, then you may have learned to suppress your emotions in order to survive all of your previous experiences. The problem with that is suppression causes long-term pain, because what it is that you simply learn how to do is habitual numbing, which becomes a habit of yours of numbing yourself, because what you learn is habitual numbing. And what that is, again, is learning from your previous experiences how to bypass these states of depression, your states of feeling low, in order to get by. But what you don't realize is the long-term damage you do to your soul, which is the ability to feel alive, the ability to live and not just survive. Which leads me to my point number two, which is the power of your values. See, your core values are your guiding compass. It's how you make decisions in your life. Now, you're making decisions whether you consciously realize it or not. But you put the power into your hands and you move with intentionality once you assign yourself or become aware of your core values. Because again, your values are your guiding star. It sets the direction in which you're going, as well as your destination points. So you can go online right now, and what you want to do is just find core values that resonate with who you want to become, as well as where you would like to go. Me personally, mine is intelligence, honesty, mastery, to name a few. You can find a list of over 100 core values online and pick some that resonate with you. Along with your core values, and I do this with clients because this is essential and you're getting it for free. You want to identify what your why is. What is your why to life? What is the why to your goals? What is the why to your aspirations? And this is also going to tell you who you are and what you would like to accomplish, giving you a sense of self-empowerment as well as direction. Ask yourself, why are you doing what you're doing? And continuously ask yourself, why is that important? Why is that important? So why is that important? And you will get to the bottom line truth of your why. Now, the importance of this all goes back to my first point, which is the power of clarity. Clarity is power. Why do I say that? Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you this. When you've highlighted your core values and your why, what happens is you now have what is called prioritization. And when you have prioritization, you now have a signal of growth, a signal to follow, a guiding star. And so when distractions pop up in your life, they're easier to evade or escape. So when you're feeling lost and you're stuck in a rut, that guiding star is still there. So maybe you're paying too much attention to your distractions and not enough attention to your guiding star. So lesson number 3, let's talk about how to change what's holding you back. This is life-changing stuff. Listen to me. I've been in this field for over a decade, and it has changed my life tremendously. Anytime you're stuck in a rut, especially early on in your life, early on in your development, early on in your state of mastery, it's always a limiting belief holding you back. So it is your job to identify what that limiting belief is. Do you not feel good enough? Are there childhood patterns you need to get rid of? Do you have an internal feeling that you're just simply incompetent or that something is mentally wrong with you? You see, all of these thoughts and beliefs are limitations to you accessing the life that you would love to live. And so it is so important that you practice self-compassion within yourself. So forgive yourself. Just simply forgive yourself right now for everything that's going on in your life. Because what happens is a lot of self-blame takes place for you feeling how you feel. But it is only because you don't understand why you feel the way you feel. And time heals everything. Allow yourself to process. Allow yourself to heal, because a lot of times it's not something that you probably have done to yourself. It has been something done to you, and you need to come to realization and process so that you can end up understanding. And with understanding and clarity, you find power. So here's the takeaway from this video. Today, identify what you want more of in your life and what you want less of. You see, when you struggle with mental health, pain, depression, you're always focused on the bad things and what you don't want. But dealing with a lot of clients and me looking back in my life in the days where I struggled, what was the most difficult was to identify what I actually wanted. And so, do you actually know what you want? If so, add more. Make that the primary focus of what you want. And figure out what you would like less of. And this gives you an action plan to begin to move forward. And you find momentum. And you find happiness through progress. Anytime as human beings, when we find ourselves making progress, we simultaneously experience joy. So that's what I have for you in this video. If you like it, give me a like. If you have any questions, comment down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.